back with the drawing. Awesome. Let's see. Don't mind me just using all my effort to set up the pencils. Let's see. Aha. Hello. Welcome to the stream. This is a drawing stream. Super fun stuff. So basically, for those of you who are new, you get to ask if I can draw a certain anime character, and then I have to draw them from memory to the best of my ability and hope that I do well. Let's see. I'm just gonna set aside a little sheet of paper to put my pencil shavings on. Awesome. All right, so yeah, who are some anime characters you guys are thinking I could draw? Or should try to draw from memory? I had a moment where I just like looked at one of my pencils that was like missing from a spot and I was like, what happened to that pencil? And I realized it's literally the one I just took out of the box. Does anyone write in cursive anymore? Like, I occasionally write in cursive, but I'm just wondering if, like, how many people are either, like, learning cursive or still writing in cursive. I've always kind of wondered about that. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, feel free, chat, just at your own pace to request any anime characters for me to draw from memory, and I'll do my best. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's literally in my hand. I'm like, where'd the pencil go? Draw Superman. I mean, Superman isn't... Well, technically, no. He's been, like, an anime-ish series. Draw myself. Let's see. But yeah. I guess hypothetically I could, like, draw Superman. Kagura from... I feel like... From what? A true artist can draw herself. I mean, I could draw myself, but not well, mind you. Or maybe well. But yeah. Let's see. Superman. I actually haven't seen Gintama yet. I need to, though. Can you draw Goku? Okay, so either Superman or Goku. Or those are a couple of what's been put out there. What is your favorite math discipline? Trigonometry, algebra, or calculus? Algebra because it's the easiest out of all of those. I was never very good at math except for in middle school. Draw Vaporeon from Pokemon? Ooh, that'd be fun. I just gotta remember what she looks like. Or I say that, but like Pokemon are like. I feel like it keeps changing though, because isn't there like at one point they're like the Pokemon like don't have like genders, but then there was like an episode where they're like it's like a female like Pikachu or something, or like, so I guess like Pokemon are just kind of like regular animals, but I can't remember. Troll Peter from Family Guy. Are you a teacher? I'm a music teacher. Okay, so it's only like some of them. I did not know that. It's been a while since I've watched Pokemon. I was not good at calculus. Are you a believer in Bigfoot? It's a little far fetched for me. I think cryptids in general is, yeah. Let's see. All right. I'll go ahead and I'll draw cryptids or conspiracy theories. Well, cryptids are specifically relating to like the, I think a specific set of like creatures where it's like basically anything where it's like Mothman or the Loch Ness monster or uh Bigfoot, just anything like that. All right. I'm going to draw Vaporeon from Pokemon from memory. And me suddenly, why can't I speak today? Me suddenly realizing what a big mistake this was. It's okay. As Bob Ross said, mistakes are just happy little accidents. What an artist, what a treasure of a person. Favorite anime? Uh, Probably either Fate Zero or Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. I always change my answer. I'll say Fate Zero though. I just really like, I mean, it's got everything. It's got like a great story, a good soundtrack by Yuki Kajiura, who is just like one of the best composers out there, in my opinion. Did you guys know that like so she's the composer for many things like Madoka Magica, um Sword Art Online, and Fate Zero, uh bunch of other stuff. And she created her own language for her soundtracks. So that's just like super cool. But yeah. Now you guys have learned something new if you didn't know that before. Sorry if I missed some comments. Yes, questions are allowed. Just keep the questions respectful for sure. I need to finish Hunter x Hunter. But yeah. I probably just also won't answer, or this is what I'm talking about. Why can't I speak? I probably won't answer political questions just because this is a place for just chilling and relaxing and drawing. Let's see. I'm gonna be turning 23 soon, so that's exciting. I kind of just asked for new violin strings for my birthday. Because, yeah, I need to stop neglecting my violin. The ReZero poster in the back is awesome. Thank you. I love ReZero. I don't think I've heard of that anime. Or maybe I have. Is it an older one? Let's see. Sorry, I'm like way behind in the comments. I need to watch Trigun. I've heard good things. You play the violin. Yes. I teach it too. That's the instrument I've been playing the longest, honestly. Are you an artist? I guess we'll find out in this stream. I draw frequently, and I would like to think so, but I also think there's many a person out there who's maybe much better at art than me, and maybe a little more dedicated than myself. Or you could read the manga. I could. You have a point. Okay. Does Vaporeon have paws? Or just... No, she has front paws and then a tail, I believe. These are very large paws. That's okay. She's gonna look like a harp seal. It's gonna be so cute. It's not intended, but it's just gonna turn out that way. Harp seals are so cute. I think this is what the tail looks like. I'm probably remembering it wrong. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright. Oh, sorry, I missed this comment. Shout out to Cameron. Yeah. I mean, good job. That's a hard thing to do, I imagine. Let's see. I feel like this comment about Antarctica is a reference. I'm just not understanding the reference. Have any of you guys ever read a book called Shackleton about Ernest Henry Shackleton, I believe was his name, who went on an expedition to Antarctica that went horribly wrong? That was what I remember reading in middle school. And my goodness, did it convince me to never go to Antarctica. Can you draw? I hope so. This is what I have so far. This is from memory. What did you miss? I'm drawing Vaporeon from Pokemon from memory. This is what it looks like so far. Now, I think I remember everything from here, though I think my memory will be tested. Eight out of 10? Thank you. I tried my best. I do think that Vaporeon, really any of the evolutions, might be a little more easy to... Oh, I had like a burp in my throat. Easier to draw than maybe some of the other Pokemon from memory. Now everyone's like, draw Pokemon. I can't draw just Pokemon this stream, but the Pokemon recommendations are always welcome. Okay, my favorite Pokemon that's not an evolution. I'm trying to think. It's probably Zekrom. I know, it's very basic. Axew's pretty cool too. Or rather, I just like Axew's design. It's like a little dinosaur. That's kind of fun. Draw Charmander or Charizard. Everyone just loves Pokemon in this chat. I love that. This feels like it's going well. All right. We got the pause. I think Vaporeon has pause. This is turning out good. I'm actually really happy with this so far. I just gotta take my time. As the loading screen in Persona 5 says. Can you draw from imagination? or still life? I feel like in my head I imagine still life as like drawing like fruit bowls. Am I correct in that? I feel like I've heard that, but I'm just like blanking right now. Yes, I can draw from my imagination. In fact, I usually, when I'm doing my digital art, I'm spending a lot of my time drawing original characters in my writing, just to help me envision them better, and then maybe even kind of make some kind of light novel one day, ideally. That'd be fun. And I've done like drawings and paintings before of just things like flowers or fruit bowls or even like portraits. There was this portrait I did when I was little. I say little, it was like how many years ago? Maybe 8. Of Storm from X-Men. Specifically like the early 2000s movies X-Men, because I just thought she was really cool. And I did like a portrait. What is your channel about? Well, I'm a voice actress. I do voice acting. On this channel, I do a lot of voice acting of memes that I create. But also, there's a playlist of projects I'm in on my channel if you want to check out some of my voiceover work. But yeah, I'm a voice actress. Oh my gosh. This is what I get for eating, like, canes this late. You seem interesting. I hope so. Maybe I'm just boring to, like, everyone who meets me. I'm a music teacher. At a music school. Not like a public school. I teach all ages. Don't you need to be good at writing? I mean, I haven't put any of my writing out there, so for all you know, I could be like the next Isayama. No, I could never write something as good as Attack on Titan. Though I think in a way you definitely don't want to try and like overthink your story too much, but you want to almost have the belief and work on it so much where you have a passion for it to be like, I believe this can be as good as the stories I like. That's just my opinion. But yeah. All right. Let's see. Have I ever flown a plane? No. I think you need quite a few qualifications for something of that nature. What have you been in? A lot of audio dramas and individual animation stuff, whether it's promotional stuff or skits and whatnot. I know, I should play Dispatch. My boyfriend's playing it and I need to play it. Are you Hispanic? Yes, I am. Is that a ReZero poster? Yes, it is. Hi, L. Let's see. Your eyebrows don't match your hair. Well, I hate to break it to you, but these are all natural. I did kind of bleach my hair a bit when I was dyeing my hair purple. But yeah, these, I was blessed with the thick eyebrows. What are we talking about? Well, right now we're talking about my eyebrows, but I'm drawing because it's a drawing stream. Are you very smart? Probably not. I'm smart in some areas. I like analyzing stories, but I'm not smart in like I probably couldn't like build a robot or like be good at calculus as discussed earlier. Favorite anime, Fate Zero. Though Violet Evergarden is my second favorite, and that has been my second favorite for a really long time. What's a current issue you feel strongly about? I'll probably say one that's like not politically related, just because again, this is supposed to be a very chill time. Um, Here's a current issue I feel strongly about. Some people's misinterpretation of Chainsaw Man and Denji as a character. I think Denji represents a very common experience that a lot of people in that age group go through when it comes to relationships. And this story kind of discusses an unfortunate and kind of sad aspect of the story where it's like you have all of these feelings and emotions in wanting to find a connection when you're like a teenager, and you can meet people who will take advantage of that or manipulate you because of that. It's a very tragic story with also some very beautiful and very honest and vulnerable, I think, parts of that story. That's my take on that. But yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm like missing so many comments. My boyfriend thinks like I look like a Jujutsu Kaisen character in this shirt. Like Yuji or whatnot. What is this channel about? Me voice acting memes. But this is a drawing stream. And this is how my drawing is going so far. I do jujitsu in real life. Oh, cool. So does my boyfriend. It seems like I've always thought learning martial arts would be cool, but I'm also scared of getting punched in the face. That's probably a problem if you're gonna go into martial arts. I watched the Chainsaw Man movie twice in theaters. Same. It was so good. I went to see it with my boyfriend and we loved it. And then I was like, I need to get like every person I know to watch this show and then watch the movie because the movie is just very good. But yeah. Let's see. Does your boyfriend fly planes? No. I do love my boyfriend very much. I talk about him a lot. I I think he's a very talented and very smart and very hardworking individual. Also just very handsome. I'm just putting that out there. He is so handsome and so silly, which kind of balances it out, which is nice because I think we're both kind of silly, but also I think I would be like too nervous around him if he was like really handsome but not silly. But luckily he's silly and handsome, so problem solved. But he's very sweet. Let's see. American anime or Japanese anime? Well, there's definitely more Japanese anime. I mean, that's like the country of origin of that. Um, and I think that as far as American anime goes, I don't think there's been too many. And I think it's because I encourage each story to be their own thing. I also think that maybe sometimes there's certain shows where it's like maybe there's a lack of understanding in just some of the things that people like about anime, mostly pertaining to like story structure. Like people tend to really like the story structure of a lot of anime, but that can always be worked on and improved. But definitely Japanese anime. Let's see. I hope you get cast as Squirrel Girl. I've been told by many, including my boyfriend, that I could play a live action Squirrel Girl as well as in like a Marvel cartoon or video game or whatnot. It is pretty late, but I'm trying to be consistent. All right. Okay. I think this is satisfactory. Is that how Squirrel Girl beats Galactus in the comics with friendship? That's kind of funny. Oh yeah, of course. No problem. Yeah, shout out to your friend Lily who's going through surgery. I'm sorry. That must be very difficult. All right. Here's the drawing. This is what I did. She's in recovery. That's good. Thank you. Yes, I put my heart and soul and all my memory into this drawing. Oh, I forgot to color the inside of the ears. I think they're like light pink, but I could be wrong. All right, there we go. That's so good. Thank you. See? I can draw. That's right.
And you all doubted me.
Let's see. Let's see. You're a really good artist. That's so cool. I'm not very good at drawing, but I do know that your drawing must have taken a bit of time. Oh, thank you. I think anyone can learn drawing. Here's a big secret I'm going to tell you guys. In the arts, everything is a learned skill. No one's just straight up talented. Like, that's the case for most things. Even with singing, if there's someone where it's like, oh, they're like a really good singer, it's like maybe they have like a good sense of like pitch or resonation, but there's always something else to work on, like, or improve on, like your breathing, your tone placement, singing in different styles. But yeah. I don't think I can draw a circle just like perfect on the first try. Let's find out. This was probably the worst way to go about this. Okay, let me try this way. I don't think anyone can see it though. Alright. Nope. It's not working. It's a little bit... I can't. That answers your questions. You're a professional skater? Like ice skater or like skateboarding? That's cool. Alright. Can you draw landscapes as well? I'm actually working more on backgrounds with some of my digital art. But yeah. Rollerblading, that's cool. Alright. Let's see. Alright, who will be the next anime character for me to draw? I'll try to refrain from any of the previous ones I've drawn. I've drawn Squirtle with glasses, from memory. I've drawn... Some of these are really bad. I kind of thought my Saitama one was pretty cool. Let's see. The Gojo one was a little wonky. The Freerun one was better. But yeah. Let's see. This is a drawing anime characters stream. Have a good night. Let's see. Asta from Black Clover. I read a little bit. I only watched like the first episode of the anime. Do I remember what he looks like? How long has the stream been going for? About like 40 minutes. Draw Luffy. I don't know if I'm gonna do justice to drawing Luffy either. I thought I did that one stream. It was like a 10-second drawing. I'm right-handed. I draw with my right hand. Let's see. Okay. Maybe... Maybe I'll draw Asta? Kakashi? I've only watched a bit of Naruto so far. How... I don't think I'm gonna do a good job. I'll go for it. I'll draw Kakashi. I feel like this is gonna look... Well, again, this is from memory. I feel like it's just gonna look like my rendition. So maybe not the best, but we'll do our best. Okay. So I know he's got the headband, because they all have that. I remember things. Be positive. Drawing anime characters. Let's see. Okay. I think he looks like this. What did I get myself into? Oh no. This is the tricky part, remembering what his mask looks like. Alright. I think I remember he wears like a vest. His hair is not gonna be super well drawn by me, but I'll try my best. Okay. I believe he has... What is this? Wow, this is like just truly from memory. I think that's what this looks like. I'm drawing Kakashi from Naruto from memory. In One Punch Man, you remind me of that one girl with psychic powers. Oh, what's her name? I know who you're talking about. The smaller one, right? Not like her sister. Isn't her sister younger than her? Even though she's, like, taller? That's so funny. Let's see. Okay. Can you speak Japanese? No, but I wish I could. Singing in Japanese is easy as far as enunciation. But learning Japanese is maybe something I should do. Are you from The Grinch? Am I the Grinch or one of the the Who's? Okay, this isn't like horrible so far, but I'm speaking too soon. I think he has like some kind of like bandana around his arm too. Am I just making stuff up in my mind? Oh my gosh. I think it had these like pockets. Um, I feel like I'm making him look like he's a like biker or something, which definitely wasn't my intention, and yet here we are. Uh, okay. And then I think he has like a couple different layers to his outfit. My mind is just blanking on what this man looks like. Let's see. Let's see. Does he have darker eyes? I feel like he does. This is not going the way I thought it would. Let's see. Yeah, sorry for missing some of your guys' comments. Draw your favorite anime character. I should do that eventually. But who would be my favorite? Artoria from Fate is definitely up there. She's pretty cool. There's a lot of other ones too. Okay. Let's see. Pencil or markers? Probably pencil. Jinx from Arcane would be cool. Not an anime character, but very cool. Okay, this is my progress so far. Again, this is from memory. I can't remember what this man looks like. But that's all I'm remembering so far. Oh no, there's like, let's see. I feel like I'm forgetting details. That's okay. I'll just regret it later, as one does. I don't think he wears a blue shirt, like at all. Why did I do that? That's okay. Let's see. I did do the Amelia from ReZero drawing in marker and pencil. But yeah. Let's see. I definitely I've been told many a time that I either look like Edna from Incredibles, Velma from Scooby-Doo, that I sound like Haruhi from Marin High School Host Club. Like, you name it. Alright. This is looking kind of better, but not entirely. I'll use both of these greens. This is actually going really well, I think. Like, I'm definitely forgetting details, but... Draw any character in a Pikachu suit if you can. Guts from Berserk in like a Pikachu suit. No, I won't do that. I do intend to draw Guts from Berserk someday, but actually spend a lot of time and effort on it and use like a reference, because my boyfriend loves Berserk and I've been reading it with him. Because it seems there hasn't really been a whole lot of faithful adaptations. But Guts is a very cool character. A tragic character for sure, but very cool. Let's see. Draw a character petting a cat. That'd be fun. What anime character could you guys envision, like, petting a cat the most? Maybe, in my mind, it's a character like Levi Ackerman. He seems like more of a cat person than a dog person, for sure. Maybe Genu from Solo Leveling, but I think I could see him being a cat and a dog person. Rey from Evangelion seems like she'd be a cat person. Asuka would be a cat person, but probably have like a really like mean cat. Alright, let's see. I already drew Gon and Killua once. It didn't turn out super great because again it was from memory and I only ever watched a bit of Hunter x Hunter a long time ago. But one day I'll watch more so I can draw them better. All right. We're making progress. All right. I think that's like all. Sorry. I was sitting crisscross applesauce. And it hurt. Okay. This is this is what I remember. This is what sticks. Hopefully this looks like a little bit like Kakashi. Hopefully it turned out well. Let's see. It's your birthday tomorrow. Happy early birthday.
Actually, technically, your birthday is today.
Or maybe not. Can you draw a chibi character? I'm familiar with the art style. Oh, you're right. The headband goes over his eye. That's why my drawing didn't make sense. No! Add some texture to the hair. Okay. I'll do my best. I'll make it look a little more interesting, a little more intricate. Okay, I add like a little bit more. Hopefully that's enough. Hopefully it's satisfactory. All right. Who's the next anime character to draw? Thank you for the gifts in the chat. Because, yeah, I just finished my Kakashi drawing. Alright. Who do we draw next? I did not succeed in not spilling pencil shavings everywhere. Let's see. Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen. Yes, I showed the Vaporeon drawing earlier. From memory. Totoro. That'd be cool. Goku. That's an option. That sounded mean. That'd be cool to draw. I have drawn Squirtle before with like glasses. An option is crazy. No, yeah, immediately after I said that, I was like, wow, that's mean. Anya from Spy Family. Have I drawn Anya? I'm trying to remember. Draw a character eating a cup of ramen. That'd be fun. Did you draw that ReZero picture? Not this one, but I did draw. I'll show you guys this one. I've shown this like literally every stream because I'm just so proud of how it turned out. This is my drawing of Amelia. But yeah. Ugh. Sakura from Naruto. That'd be cool. Dazai from Bungo Stray Dogs? That'd be a good one. I just have to remember what Dazai looks like. Despite that, I enjoy that show. Okay, we're gonna draw Dazai. It's literally been like a year since I've watched any of Bungo Stray Dogs. I need to keep watching it though, because I loved it when I was in high school. I think my favorite character in that show was Kunakita, which is funny because I feel like that's the exact opposite kind of person of who I... Well, actually, I don't know. I think that, like, morally, him caring about, like, helping people and everything and, like, trying to be a good, upstanding person, that's... I align with that. He's a little bit of a... What's the word, though? He's a little particular. Sometimes too particular. About just, like, everything. I mean, the man literally has like a notebook of like all his requirements. Could I do some voice acting on live stream?
I don't know if I can. I mean, maybe.
I guess I'd kind of have to think about it.
Nope. Can't do any voice acting whatsoever.
That was me being silly. Oh, this does not look like Dazai's hair. Let's see. I'm forgetting what this man looks like. His hair is shorter. I remember that. This isn't gonna look good. No. Maybe I should do like a pose. I feel like he kind of usually does this like semi like nervous type of pose, maybe? Is that the word for it? I guess I'll find out. Oh, great. Now is the moment in which I realize I don't know how to draw hands. That's okay. Why did I do this to myself? What could have brought me to this point? I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. And then he has like a brooch of some sort. Yes? No? Yes, he definitely has like a brooch. And then he has a brown jacket that I believe just kind of like sits there. Yeah. This is a very lazy drawing on my part, I feel like. But that's okay. I'm trying my best. Let's see. Have you voice acted anyone? A lot of individual projects. But yeah. feel free to check them out on my playlist that says projects I'm in. The playlist on this channel. Let's see. Do you like cats? Yeah, I do. I mean, if they're like nice, you know, sometimes they're like, like the cat that is my roommate's cat is very nice and friendly to people, and then my brother's cat just like hates everyone. But yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm missing all of these comments. Okay, I'm drawing Dazai from Bungo Stray Dogs. I feel like I at least need to draw the eyes before I show my work. And everyone kind of has these like very, I don't know, just these like very distinct style of eyes in Bungo Stray Dogs. They're very like sharply drawn, which is kind of interesting because I think Bones made that show, and their art style is very versatile, which is impressive. Let's see. Okay, you know what's interesting? So KG Tang voices Dazai in Bungo Stray Dogs and voices Gojo in Jujutsu Kaisen. And I think Dazai and Gojo are semi-similar in maybe just like personality and mannerisms as characters to some extent. But actually, I would say my favorite character that KG Tang has voiced is probably Archer in Fate. Specifically referring to Archer that is, well, I don't want to spoil Fate for those of you who haven't seen it. Archer that is Rin's heroic spirit in Unlimited Blade Works. That is my favorite character that KG Tang has voiced. I actually remember asking Bryce Papenbrook, who was Shiro in Unlimited Blade Works, when I got the chance to meet him, like, essentially, when the big plot twist happens within that story, I was like, did you know, perchance? And he told me that apparently he, like, didn't know till, like, the day of when certain scenes were recorded. And so I thought that was kind of neat. Okay. Oh, this doesn't look great. This is the progress on the Dazai drawing. All right. Oh, someone's going to sleep in the chat. Have a good night. Do you like dogs? Yeah, I think dogs are cool too. I feel like a lot of dogs are much more friendly typically than like, or it's just less of a concern if some of them are like friendlier than cats, because sometimes cats are just like, I'll love you as long as you like feed me. Cats are very transactional in their friendship. Um, but I think a lot of dogs can be very hyper. Let's see. Okay. And we color the hair. Thank you to all of you who are sending the gifts. All right, let's see. What are you doing? I'm drawing Dazai from Bungo Stray Dogs from memory. Pomni, do the thing the audience loves so much. And I just do crying noises. That was my favorite sound that I did at like the end of that video. Alright, this is going well, I feel like. But I could be wrong. Oh no. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Then I'll do a little bit of brown. Maybe gold to make it that kind of like light coffee color for the jacket. That's my assumption on what I should do. All right. Sorry, I'm missing like all of these comments. Are we talking about that character from Bungo Stray Dogs? Yeah, he's like the worst character in that whole show, in my opinion. Creepy. Yeah, Bungo Stray Dogs is a great show. But yeah. It's got some very awkward and uncomfortable or just creepy or weird characters at certain points within the story. And I'm like, why? Let's see. All right. Okay. Then I need this. Let's see. Blue-Eyed Samurai is actually pretty good. I don't know if it's continuing, but yeah. All right. All right. And then I need red. And then I need green. That looks good. Okay. Let's see. All right. I finished my Dazai drawing from Bungo Stray Dogs from memory. This is what I remember him looking like. Again, it's been a really long time since I've watched this show. I should probably watch it again. All right. All right. Well, that's it for tonight. Thank you all for watching the stream. Thank you all for joining. Always feel free if you want to like support this channel by just like dropping something in the thanks. though you're not like obligated to. Just you guys watching this channel is like really great. And thank you for joining me. Thank you for checking out my voice acting work. If you want to check out my voice acting work, you can either check out the silly memes I do and make on my channel, or you can check out projects I'm in in the playlist called Projects I'm in. If you're looking to hire a voice actress, you can find me on Casting Call Club on Instagram. But yeah, I feel like there's one more I'm forgetting. But yeah. Do I have any other drawings? I mean, I've done plenty of artwork in the past, but these are a bunch of different drawings I've done on stream. This was Astolfo from one time, from Fate. But yeah, thank you all for joining me for this stream, and I will see you guys around, and see you all next time. Do a voice. Let's see.
All right. Have a good night, gamers.
All right. Good night, everyone. Good night. I hope you enjoyed the drawing stream. And give everyone a chance to say good night. Good night. Bye. Goodbye, everyone. All right.